All right, from Chris Paul to his friend LeBron James, who left this game early. Frank Vogel said to go get treatment. He had 24 on the night, but was minus 24, worst among the Lakers in a 30-point loss.
I don't know. I mean, we got our ass kicked. I mean, it's just that simple. They got to whatever they wanted to get to in this game, and we got to be better, obviously, if we want to force a Game 7. So, obviously, a lot to learn from in this game, a lot to cover. See, what we got to do better going into Game 6. But they pretty much just kicked our asses. I mean, there's nothing else really to say.
Yeah, if it's fair to say the offense, a lot of it's based on you and AD together and guys playing off that. LeBron, how do you, in this amount of time, not knowing if he's going to be back, what are some of the things you guys can try to figure out on that end of the floor with the way Phoenix is defending you?
I don't know. I mean, right now, we just got to watch some more film and seeing ways we can, try to exploit some of their overhelping. We're getting some really good looks. We're just not making shots. We're literally just not making shots. And, it's my job to get guys open looks and finding guys and putting guys in rhythm, and also staying in rhythm myself. But we're just not making many shots. And, but we're going to trust the pass like we always done, and we're going to continue to move the ball, continue to share the ball, and shoot with confidence going into Game 6 on our home floor.
Dave.
LeBron, you're the league's leading scorer in elimination games in league history. What's allowed you to have success in those moments, and what will you do to prep yourself for Thursday?
It's literally win or go home at that point. So, you shoot all the bullets you got and throw the gun too. So, I look forward to the environment. Obviously, our Laker faithful going to give us a lot of energy, and I look forward to the moment. I look forward to the challenge, and see what brings out the best of me and my teammates.
Dan.
LeBron, kind of, what's going through your mind in that fourth quarter, the first half of it, when you're sitting kind of by yourself at the end of the bench watching that game kind of just, I guess, get to the finish line? And then sort of what were the conversations like with AD back in the locker room when you guys were getting treatment?
What was going through my mind was they're kicking our ass, but at the end of the day, it's one game. And, it's one game, and, they did what they're supposed to do. They held serve at home, and we go back an opportunity to even the series back out again. So that was really the only thing that was the two things that was going on in my mind. And then, conversation between me and AD, stay between me and AD. But definitely just back in the bag, just getting treatment, and for myself, getting ready for Game 6.
Last two. Kyle.
LeBron, obviously AD was out on the court trying to warm up and give it a go. How much hope did you have that AD was going to be able to play tonight? And are you still holding out hope that AD can play in Game 6 with you guys facing elimination?
No, my mindset is that he's not going to be able to play in Game 6, but that's my mindset. I have to go in with that, prepare. Is this who's going to be in the lineup? KCP tried to give it a go tonight too, and it didn't work out well for him as well. He had to lead a game as well. So, but my mindset for me is, as if AD won't be in the game in Game 6, and if something changes, then we go from there. But I'm preparing as if he's not.
Last question, Mark Rubio.
LeBron, knowing you've excelled your whole career as both a scorer and a passer, in tonight's game, how are you weighing that possession by possession of, is this the time to, try to score, or this is the time to try to get someone an open shot?
I play the game the right way no matter the circumstances. Getting guys open looks when I draw 2 or 3. If I'm in a one-on-one coverage and I feel like I got a lane or I got an angle, I'll be able to take it as well. But I don't predetermine anything that I'm going to do. I've never played the game that way. It's all about reading, reacting, and living with the results. So obviously the results tonight wasn't to the liking of what I would like it to be, but I learned from that and move on to, like I said, to Thursday.
All right, LeBron James there, if you didn't catch that, said he'll prepare for Game 6 as though Anthony Davis will not be available, and if he is, that's a bonus. For you, LA, is this Laker performance tonight an anomaly, or is this who they are without Anthony Davis on the floor in this series?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it was just one of those nights where guys didn't shoot well, guys didn't play well. As you saw plays like the
Matthews didn't do anything. Just because it hurt doesn't mean
Chris
the other
trying
guy
to crack
didn't.
back, and he's small, and Matthew going for the rebound. I didn't see him throw any extra elbows. I didn't see anything. But I do understand Chris Paul, it hurt. It hurt it, for sure. You can tell he was hurt.
His reaction, it definitely hurt.
It definitely hurt. 30-point win for Phoenix for LeBron James. Get this. First time in his NBA postseason career he's lost back-to-back first-round games.
That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
As long as he's been around?
I was about to say, he's been in the playoffs forever.
Forever. Unbelievable. Lakers shoot under 35%. Phoenix takes a 3-2 lead. They can close it out in LA. Here's Frank Vogel.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started with Mike Trudell.
Hey, Frank, just your general question, your reaction to how the game went tonight.
Obviously poorly. We didn't play well enough on either side of the ball early in the game. They built a big lead. We didn't respond. But it's, they did what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to win Game 5. They win by 1 or win by 30. They won Game 5. It's our turn to go home back, go back to LA, go home, take care of our home court, and make this a 7-game series.
Frank, you tried a lot of different lineups in that first half, especially the second quarter. What were you seeing that wasn't coming from a rhythm standpoint or making shots or whatever it was, especially in that second quarter?
Yeah, we're struggling to shoot the ball. Our shooters got to figure it out. We got to continue to work on our execution offensively to see the ball go in the basket. And we didn't defend well enough in the first half. So it was both sides of the ball. So we were looking for a spark with some of the other guys.
Frank, how do you think you respond emotionally to a game like that? There haven't been many in which it's been that big of a margin that early. What are you expecting there?
Yeah, well, we'll find out. We'll find out what we're made of, and we'll find out how bad we want this.
Dave?
Frank, LeBron played all but 17 seconds of the third quarter with the margin already pretty big. What was the idea there? Just to try to get something working, or was it?
Yeah, we got to find our guys. Have our guys. Try to find a rhythm. That's what when you're down by a huge margin like that in the third quarter. You try to find something that works. Nothing worked in the first half, so that's what that was about.
Bill?
Hey, Frank, 2 questions. One, was AD particularly close, after he went through his pregame stuff? And then 2, you guys made it through the playoff run last year without facing an elimination game at any point. What gives you confidence here that you guys will have the answer to battle back under these circumstances?
Yeah, well, we got a good team. We got to do the best we can over the next 48 hours to get a little more healthy. Really working, with our treatments to get some of our guys back and remain confident in the depth that we have. We built a deep team to withstand some of the injuries, and we got to take care of our home court. As far as Anthony is concerned, he went out and moved around. I don't know exactly how close he was, but he wasn't able to go.
Kyle?
Frank, given what you guys have kind of been through with your injuries and other setbacks this season, are you surprised that you're kind of reaching this point in the season? It seems like urgency and resilience are a little bit short in a game like this.
Well, you got to credit the Suns. They're playing terrific basketball. The second best record in the NBA. They're a really good team. Okay, we have to be on our game, and we weren't on either side of the ball tonight. So our guys fought, competed, but didn't execute on either side of the ball nearly well enough. We have to get back to the drawing board, watch the tape, see ways we can get better, and put together a plan to win Game 6.
Last 2 questions. Dan?
Hey, Frank, 2 kind of quick ones for you. LeBron was pretty visibly frustrated in the fourth quarter, I think headed back to the locker room with about 6 minutes to go. Was everything all right with that? And then I guess secondly, how do you guys get Dennis back on track? And what do you think is causing some of the issues he's having? Obviously 0 for 9 tonight.
Well, in terms of Bron going in the back, Bron had to start his treatment. It doesn't do any good for him to sit over there, without getting worked on or beginning the treatment as soon as possible to help him get ready for Game 6. We have to, be creative and find a ways to get Dennis going. You know, he's a hell of a player. It's been huge for us all year. Struggled a couple games in this series, but we've got to put this one behind us and, you know, see if we can find, you know, be a little more creative and find a ways to get him going. Because when he's going, we're a hell of a team. You know, he had a tough night.
Last question, Mark Medina.
Hey, Frank, how do you think LeBron handled trying to thread the needle of, you know, being aggressive and getting his shot and trying to get others involved?
I thought he found a perfect balance. I mean, he's trying to score, and he was finding people for open shots all night long. You know, while he was in there, we got to knock down shots. You know what I mean? It's a make or miss league, and